And now, ladies and gentlemen, John Burns is a sexy beast.
Oh, yeah.
He got a booty that looks hard and fat that I can give to you all the time. He got a booty like a Cadillac that I can take and send you overdrive. You big team and that step right up, swing your back. Hey, anybody could be bad to you. You need a sexy beat to blow your mind. Bang, bang into the room. I know you wanna bang, bang all over you. I'm gonna let you have it. Wait a minute, let me take you there now. Wait a minute now. Hey, there goes your heart. I know you wanna track the seat of the car. I'm gonna let you have it. Wait a minute, let me take you there now. Wait a minute now. It's Miss Moscato, it's fizz in a bottle, it's Johnny full throttle, it's swimming in the grotto, we winning in the lotto, we dipping in the pot of the phone. Getting so good, she dripping on wood, take a ride on the hinge that go. Batman robbing it, bang bang cocking it, big Johnny gobbing it, drumming it, I'll be sipping Bacardi. If they test me, they sorry. Ride this dick like a hot, take off in my Ferrari. If we hangin', we bangin', phone ringin', we clangin'. It ain't karaoke night, but I got the mic and I'm singing. To the room, I know you wanna drink all over you. I'm gonna let you have it. Wait a minute, let me take you there now. Wait a minute now. Bang, bang, there goes your heart. I know you wanna see the card. I'm gonna let you have it. Wait a minute, let me take you there now. Wait a minute now. Hey, it's S to the E to the X to the Y, B to the E to the A to the S to the T. That's me. Anybody could be good to you. You need a sexy beat to blow your mind. Hey, I wanna know your name. Yes, and I could get to know your private number, baby. All I know is that to me, you look like you're locked of blood. Open up your love and I'm not want some. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby, right round, round, round. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Hey everybody, I know you are all wanting to touch this body, and tonight is a safe space, and I'm here to make your dreams come true. Now there is something I wanna ask you. There is something that I want to know. Answer the question, you got the answer, baby. So tell me what I want to know. Do you wanna funk? Let me ask you now. If you wanna funk, let me show you how. Do you wanna funk with me? Do you wanna funk with? I want your love. I want your love. you want to know, John Burns, how'd you get to be such a sexy beast? Do you have any secrets? Can I be sexy like you? Probably not. But I will tell you, I was not always the sexy beast you see standing before you tonight. No, I wasn't. I grew up on a cattle ranch out in New Mexico. And let me tell you, not a lot of sexy there. Sure, cowboys can be sexy before the emphysema. But as a young child, it took me a while to realize the sexy beast that I had within. And all I had to guide me were the stars at night and those songs on the radio. I rode my bicycle past your window last night. I roller skated to your door at daylight. It almost seems that you're avoiding me. I'm okay alone, but you've got something I need. Well, I've got a brand new pair of rollers. You've got a brand new key. I think that we should get together and try it out and see. I've been looking around a while. You've got something for me. Oh, I've got a brand new pair of rollers. You've got a brand new key. Did that key mean dick? Is that what she wanted? Nibbling on bacon, chewing on cheese. Do the jitterbugs the way they please, and the shimmy. That sound is so skinny. And they whirled and they twirled and they tangled, singing and shaking and tangled, floating like the heavens above. Looks like muskrat love. Midnight at the old says, put your camel to bed. Shadows painting our faces with traces of romance in our heads. Hey, have you ever tried really reaching out to the other side? I might be climbing on rainbows, but baby, here goes.
We've only begun.
Before the rising sun, we fly. So many roads to choose. We start out walking and learn to run.
I wanna make it with you.
I really think that we could make it, girl. I'll be your belly dancer, prancer.
And you can be my sheep.
I love to love you, baby. I love to love you, baby. When you lay so close to me, then the place I'd rather you be there with me. I've got no roller skate, don't got no car. Don't go too fast, but I go pretty far. Somebody who don't drive, I've been all around the world. Some people say I've done all right for a girl. I feel love. I feel love. Right there. you take me away? Will you give me a fight? So we're gonna know right now. Before you go anytime, do you love me? Will you love me forever? Come a little closer to me, close enough to look in my eyes, Sharona. Keep it in a mystery, give to me. Tell me now the length of my thighs, Sharona. Never gonna give it up, something better when I always get it up. So it's probably under cut, my Sharona. You know, I think those songs actually confused me. Seriously, more than they helped me. Shit. Camels? Later we found out that the Sam Camel looked like a dick, right? Oh, so many messages. What were we to know? But I tell you, out there under the stars, I eventually did realize that what I was longing for was miles away from that cattle ranch. And if I was going to find it, I was going to have to travel. Once I had a secret love that lived inside this heart of me. Oh, so soon my secret love became impatient to be free. So I told the friendly star the way that lovers often do. Just how wonderful you are, and why I'm so in love with you. Now it took a lot of years, but eventually my longing brought me to New York City, Penn Station, and I was ready to take my bite out of the Big Apple. Now I shouted from the highest hill, even told the golden daffodil. At last my heart's an open door. My secret love's no secret anymore. There I was in the Big Apple, and I was ready to smell, taste, and fuck everything that came my way. You know, I used to sleep with guys just to see the apartments. In New York City, real estate can be sexy. I'm currently in a pre-war, roomy, thick walls, hardwood floors, yeah. A lot of things can be sexy, don't you think? What are some? Body? Check. Yeah. Attitude, well, I am wearing this, but I'm killing it. The brain, what goes up, it must come down. Physics. And of course, scent. Remember when we used to think Polo by Ralph Lauren smelled good? I gotta tell you, I'm liking the way you smell right now. I'm not one of the greedy kind. All of my wants are simple. I know know what's on my mind. I'm not resting until I find what would make your eyes glisten with joy. Now listen, big boy, what is your name? Darling, what is your name? Guy?
Yes.
Oh my God. The first guy that fucked me was named Guy. Oh my God. Oh, you are adorable. Are you married? Is this your husband? I'm married too, but you know what? What happens on this stage stays on this stage. We are in a safe space. Yeah, I got this ring, but it don't mean a thing up here. Could you join me on stage?
No.
Oh, let's hear it for Guy. You still have your hair and everything. Oh, so God love you. I love a younger man. You know what, Guy? I wanna be loved by you, just you, and nobody else but you. I wanna be loved by you. You can touch me. And nobody else. I wanna be kissed by you all alone. I couldn't aspire to anything higher. I almost fell off my hill. To be desire to make you my own. I wanna have fun with you, swing back and make a home run with you. I want to be done by you. Alone, boop boop be doo. Dance break. And you like my star? Oh, it shoots across my back. That's so sweet. I wanna be loved by you, just you, and nobody else but you. I want to be loved by you, alone. Be-doo. Oh man! Oh God! Oh, I gotta have a drink of water. You are. What are you drinking, Guy? Wine. Could we bring him a wine on me? Oh, God. Such an inspiration. You know what? I'm going to dedicate this next song to you, Guy. Yeah. Hey, got my friends. Think it's their appointment you can. They keep trying to tell me till you use me up. Oh. Till you use me up now. Sometimes, oh, yeah, it's true, really do abuse me. You get me in a room of high-class people, yeah. But then you act real rude to me. Oh, baby, 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 when you love me, I can't get enough. Oh, I said I won't spread the news, not if it feels this good getting you. Oh, you just keep on using me. Oh, just we go. Till you use me up. Ooh, I am loving that sexy jazzy groove, aren't you guys? You know what it's time for? A jazz story. That's a story told to some lovely jazz. I'm gonna take us back to that cattle ranch. As I said, unless you're a pervert, there's no sexy on a cattle ranch. That's a sheep farm. But one thing that I did have out there was bright sunshine, crystal clear water, fresh air, and strong roots. And you know what that does? It grows one plump, juicy piece of meat. But of course, you know, the day comes you gotta get your meat to market. And who would have thought that the market for my meat was 1,800 miles away from that ranch down here at the end of Christopher Street? A place called The Dugout. Yeah! There, among those fellas wearing leather, still working that cow angle. My rump was bringing top dollar, and ever since then, it's been business time. It's business time. Ready for business. It's business time. Oh God, I wanna rub lips with you, bump kiss, and skimpy outfits with you. I wanna twist tits. Oh yeah. Oh, you can be warm. Time for another part of the jazz story. Has anyone here been to Southern Decadence down in New Orleans? Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll never forget my first time. Oh, it was a hot, sultry Labor Day weekend. So hot that all I could wear were my combat boots. My boxers with the pineapples on them, because the pineapple is the international symbol of hospitality. Oh, and I was recuperating from a broken leg, so I had a cane and a sexy lip. Well, you know, those boys couldn't get enough of my stuff. I was getting business all day long, on the street, on a balcony trimmed with ornate wrought iron with a French colonial influence, in a back room. Yeah, you know when my boxers meet my boots, it's business time. Yeah. It's business time. Ooh, so hot, let's get some business. It's business time. Oh yeah. Boy, it sure is dark in this back room. I can't even see your face. Oh, that was a little intimate, but I like it. Oh, hey, Shit! Where's my wallet? I left my wallet! Bartender! Oh wait, I had a limp. Bartender! I think I lost my wallet. No, don't turn on the lights! Wait, where's everybody going? Don't leave, guys! Oh, my wallet. Oh, this time. It's business time. Business hours are over. Oh, you know, Jesus said, man does not live by anonymous sex alone. And it's true. Thank you, Jesus. You know, sometimes you want to make love to someone whose name you know, like Guy. You know, Guy. You might not know his last name, or maybe a nickname, but you know, someone you would like to have a drink with. Maybe not ignore on the E train. Someone who feels for you the way that Guy feels for me tonight. Strolling in the park, watching winter turn to spring. Walking in the dark, seeing lovers do their thing. That's the time I feel like making love to you. That's the time I feel like making dreams come true. Oh baby, when you talk to me, when you're moaning sweet and low, when you're touching me and my feelings start to show. That's the time I feel like making love to you. That's the time I feel like making dreams come true. Oh baby, baby, when I think about you, I think about love. Darling, I don't live without you and your love. And if I had those golden days from my yesterday, I would write them down in the heavens. They lay dying all the way. I feel like making, I feel like making love. I feel like making love. I feel like making love. Feel like making love to you. That's the time. I feel like making love to you. That's the time I feel like making dreams come true. Hey Guy, I got another one for you. Yeah, you ready, baby? Oh, it's not? Oh, you're right.
She's sexy, but
You just hold yourself. You just settle down, simmer down. I didn't realize we were getting to a real moment in the show. You know, at a certain time, you know, I'm not young. But at a certain age, you figure out who you are, who you're not, what you like, what you don't like. And if you're lucky enough, a couple of friends will write a song about it. Never thought I'd see the day the boys no longer look my way. But lately I'm aware we don't connect. Don't know when I lost my knack. The men I want don't want me back. So now seems like a good time to reflect. Before we get in way too deep, or you turn out to be a creep guy. I want a slate that's clean between us to start. You're Mars and I am Venus. So let's get something straight between us. If you want a bro to take to the gym, to spot while you squat being fighting trim, I'm telling you now, yo, I ain't him. I'm not that kind of gay. If your kink needs a twink to get you worked up and bounce on your lap like some home happy pup, then you better ghost, dude, cause that's not what's up. I'm not that kind of gay. Like it's spicy a bit, even dicey a lot, like a leather or feather or latex spit. Well, I'm telling you now, boy, I ain't into that shit. I'm not that kind of, not that kind of, not that kind of gay. A little Vernon Fosse. Don't get me wrong, I want us to have fun. There's still gas in this chassis and most all my hearts run. But I need a co-pilot I can touch with my keys. So how about it, Thelma? Wanna ride with Louie? So if you want a fella with nothing to sell, got no flirting or flavor, I'm a vanilla as hell, then I'm thinking, babe, this will work out just well, cause you put me in mind of the guy I'm opined of. Yeah, I find you're my kind of gay. Yeah, you are my kind of gay. Oh, thank you so much to David Dreyfus, who's here tonight, and Jeff Hardy. I feel like they did a bang-up job. Bang-up. Okay, Guy, you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. I wanna love lips with you, switch grips, and realign this with you. I wanna crack lips with you, boopy-doo. Hey, I wanna knock boots with you, and be in pose with you. I wanna wear roots with you, boopy-doo. Oh, thank you, guys. Oh man, I'm gonna have to have a little water after. God, you just make me dry. Now, I bet you're thinking that I'm probably the gayest thing that ever happened in my hometown. You are. Well, You would be wrong. Because on the neighboring ranch lived Frank Ford. He was about 10 years younger than me. And growing up, he always had that something extra, you know. And of course he had a leg up because his mom, Jan, she was a very proud woman. She was kind of a loud dresser. She used unusual accessories. At Christmas time, she wore ornaments as earrings. To be honest, she was about a false eyelash short of being a drag queen or something. You know, just fabulous. Just fabulous. And, you know, so I can remember one time I was home for the Christmas holidays and I saw the Forts at the Christmas pageant in town, and Frank was in college at the time, and he was telling me that he was really looking forward to graduating so he could come back to that ranch and help his folks out. And I just thought, oh my gay stars, that's never going to happen. And I was right. Frank graduated and he got a great job. He traveled the world. He used to call me up when he'd come through New York, and we'd go out. Bill was with us, and we'd just have the best time. Frank was so full of life and light. It was just, he's a great guy. And then one night in Albuquerque, Frank went to bed and never got up. It was a poorly vented heating system, carbon monoxide. And he was 36 years old.
Oh, goodness.
You know, my little town had never seen such a funeral as Frank's. People came from miles around to honor him. And of course, the next time I was home, I went to the cemetery. Now our cemetery is just a small plot of land fenced out from the grassland. And Frank's grave was kind of shocking. It was covered with Christmas lights and ornaments. I think there were even disco balls. It was like a disco grave out there on the prairie. Tear a star from out the sky, and the sky turns blue. Tear a petal from a rose, and the rose weeps too. Take your heart away from mine, mine will surely break. My life is yours to make, so please keep the spark awake. Would you take the wings from birds so that they can fly? Would you take the ocean's roll and leave just a sigh? Oh, this your heart won't let you do. This is what I beg of you. Don't take your love from me. You know, I went to see his mom, Jan, and I told her I'd been to the cemetery, and she said, "Did you see the lights? I have them hooked to a solar charger." I just couldn't bear to think of him out there in the dark. Oh, this your heart won't let you do. This is what I beg Don't take your love from me. You know, I'll never stop being amazed by Jan Fort. You know, she's just a prairie woman living 100 miles away from anything. But she knew that you had to raise your kid to be who they were and proud of them. Even out there on that prairie.
Oh, okay.
I missed the cue line.
One, two, three, four.
I used to bite my tongue, afraid of messing things up. I tried to dim my light, tried to make others feel right. But now I'm not afraid of standing up alone. I'm only worried about what's good for my soul. That's why I'm saying don't let anybody hold you back. You were made for something special now, that's a fact. So when they talk about you, don't you even overreact. Remember, bigger than me, oh yes, bigger than me. Hold your ground, forget the rest of the crowd. Don't you know tomorrow may not ever come, so you better get free now. That's why I'm not afraid of being just who I am, 'cause every part of me was perfectly planned. Now just don't let anybody get in your head. You are perfect top to bottom, beginning to end. So if they talk about you, just remember you got a friend, somebody bigger than me, bigger than me. Oh yeah, you may ask, how did I get to be such a sexy beast? Well, I learned by example. Harvey Milk was a sexy beast. Ellen DeGeneres is a sexy beast. Harry Hay, Del Martin, Marsha P. Johnson, sexy beast. And if you don't know who they are, you better look them up, because we couldn't celebrate Pride without them. And you don't even have to be gay, as long as you're standing up for what is right. Colin Kaepernick, sexy beast. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is a sexy beast. Jan Fort and Pat Burns, every mother who raises their child to be proud of who they are is a sexy beast. You know, it's been 50 years since Stonewall, and we've come a long way, but we have still got work to do. Yeah. So don't let anybody get you down. You are perfect at the top, beginning to end. When they talk about you, just remember you got a friend, somebody bigger than me, bigger than me. Thank you. You don't know me, but I'm your brother. I was raised here in this filthy hell. You don't know my kindly old world. Soon the time is bound to tell. You telling me the
sweet freedom, shine your light on me.
You are the magic, you're right where I wanna be.
Shine, sweet freedom,
Carry me along.
to keep the feeling alive.
But the sky like a driver, time of gravity. Passing by like Lady Diver. I'm gonna go, go, go. There's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees is why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm running at the speed of light. We'll be dancing in the moonlight, rising with the shining sun, living like we've never done, going all the way, reaching out to meet the changes, touching every shining star. The light of tomorrow is right where we are. There's no turning back when you believe in go.
Burning through the sky.
Tell me the things you're gonna do for me.
Burning through the
Now
sky.
I climbed and I don't mind what I think I see. Taking it to the street. No more need for running. Oh, oh, oh. Bang, bang, into the groove.
Sean Burns.